Okay,
Ah.
we're live again, folks.
Here we are again, yes?
We are.
On the FaceTime, yes?
Let's give it a second just to let everybody know that we're on, and meanwhile we can enjoy the beautiful day.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And the new color of our walls.
Ah, indeed.
See, it's supposed to be light green. It doesn't show up that way here.
Ah. Shows up as it wishes to, yes?
Yep.
That is good.
All right. Well, all right, we got one person on. Let's go ahead and get started while people are getting on then.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we are excited to talk to you today for a long time now. If you have hung around with us at all, and if you haven't, we have been talking about that Nature has remained consistent in being the energy of union, always. Humans, went through a shift many years ago, million. We're not counting exactly here, of shifting out of union and into the experiment of separation, perhaps we'll put it that way, yes? And right now in your world, there is much change, and it is coming on the thrust of the shift forward into union, to union reopening, opening wide, taking out all the unremembering and bringing forth the full absolute of the union in the being, each being. So we have often offered that if you wish to begin to stimulate or remember yourself as union, to look to nature, because it has been a continuous teacher of union. There are a few other ways in your world that union, we say continues to leak in. And one of them is through all the practices of the arts. And so when music or painting or movement, those sorts of things are moving, you might find that your vibration changes, yes? When you feel very compelled by it or engaged in it or inspired. And that is because this truth, this original being is opening, yes? That is union. So what we offer though today is we've been talking with individuals about creating. And we were noticing that when many humans are moving to create, they get into a forward momentum, which is wonderful, yes? And yet, often that starts to get, or even is dispersed from, a bit of a fear-based, not your self-preservation fear, that's important, yes? And instead what we refer to as false fear, which can make you push, and force, and what is the word in your effort, yes? And so we began looking at what is the differing between when a human is creating itself into its extraordinary, wondrous, flourishing existence, and when nature does so. And we noticed this, and we just wanted to share this with you today, is that when we look at and interact with, and you have the ability to do this also, a seed, a physical seed in your physical world, we began looking at the consciousness of nature moving forward into its flourishing. And what we're here to share with you today, just briefly, is one of the teachings of nature. One of the teachings of that which has remained continuously union, is that when you take a physical seed, or when a physical seed moves into the physical soil, yes, when it's planted, it knows that the very first thing it must do for its flourishing, for its complete and absolute flourishing, is rest. It must rest first. This is a rest, not like, a nap. Naps are wonderful. They're refreshing, yes? This is a rest that is an unguarded, full open vibration. And what comes from that and why it's important is that when the seed is in its full unguarded rest, which, by the way, nature doesn't move unguarded, it has its opportunity for its absolute, honest connection with the soil. And all of the other elements that will begin to be the moving parts that partner with and flow with this seed for its flourishing, for it to begin its movement and its forwarding, and just from that point, from that rest point, yes? So why are we talking with you about this, and where might it come in important? So in your creating, many times you get an idea, or maybe are pushed by I have to come up with something to change the course of my life, or to shift, the flow or the energy. And what we offer to you is allow the seed of whatever it is you're choosing to create. Allow yourself to be present and whole and breathful in that unguarded, whole opening way with this seed you are planting for transformation or shift or flow or change. Instead of in a hurry to make sure you get there, or a push, let that rest come in. Now, that rest can be an instant, it can be minutes or hours or days or weeks. It's trusting that once you put this seed in, you have moved it into the causing. It is in partnering with you and with that which is calling forth for creation. Take that breath, take that rest, that unguarded, whole, full open, honest connecting with the soil, with that which is going to partner with all the elements, all the moving parts that will partner with this creation, this creating that you are moving for. If you feel nervous, or you feel worried, or you feel a push, just bring your breath through and remember that you are continuously and infinitely, edgelessly assisted. That when you come together with this seed of thought or idea or creation, that everything you need, all the elements to assist in your flourishing and the flourishing of your dreaming, of your shifting, of your transformation, arrives to be with you. It's quite proud. So take that breath and allow yourself to have peace, and let the seed move within you and grow and flourish, and then into the outward world also. Open your union. It takes practice, because you have been in a long practice of separation in many ways, and so we know there's a lot of threat and against energy and worry energy, and having to establish your existence, or get your spot. You have a spot. It is everywhere and everything. You have your existence. It is real. You are real. And your experience and your individual and unique current of flow and creation is accessible to and available for all that will support your dreaming and your visioning. Don't limit it by, or our suggestion is to not limit it by, it has to be this. It can be, wow, this is a vibration that I thrive. I can feel waking me. And so it has to feel like this or something like that touches this expansivity and this rising up. This dreaming peacefully or wildly or wondrously coming into actualized. So we just wanted to stop by this morning and offer, let your seeds rest. All those ideas and creations, let them truly rest unguardedly, fully and wholly open, to have their honest connection with the soil and the elements that will partner to bring in their full flourishing. You can wake each morning and choose to plant this seed for your day and let it rest. Let you all rest together and then move forward. And it isn't okay, we're done resting. It's a natural organic process that you'll feel or you'll notice because you're flourishing. It is an importance to partner. It isn't, I'm going to throw these seeds to the side of the road and they have to grow because I put them there. When you're in that rest, you are completely present. You're completely partnering. Breathe yourself open. Be well and enjoy this joy that you are. And flourish in your well-being. Thank you. Ha. Make it groovy.